I don't know if I can actually, if I actually, well, let me just check. Because last time I went live, you couldn't hear me at all. Um, so let's just look it up so I can continue on with the live. I am looking because it's pretty annoying when I went live for like 8 minutes talking about tables. Oh man, come on! It should say that I'm live. Not sure why the hell's not showing that I'm live. Okay. Do 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 do. Like I'm saying, I'm just. Oh, okay. I want to see if I actually have volume here. I know there's people on here. I do have volume. Okay, good, good, good. I heard it. I heard it. One of those things where it's annoying when you do a live, and it was all for nothing. I didn't save that one. It's in the archives. So tonight, I want first off wish everybody a happy New Year in advance. Tonight's topic is 25 going on 26. Um, that's why I had my iPad down there to make sure that I could actually hear it. I don't know what was going on with the other live. Kind of pisses me off because, like I said, I had a good live on that one. I might do the table one either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. I gotta keep remember what day of the week it is. By the way, happy Wednesday through Tuesday, evening, night, morning, afternoon. And here we go. Tonight, I just want to do a quick story because otherwise this will be done like a snap of a finger. Because the fact is, I just have a handful of things from the review and the preview. So growing up, it was a good time. Grew up on a farm, and we always go. There was like 300 farms. We would rotate, and who, as a younger kid who didn't remember just staying up as the way as you possibly could, excited about seeing that damn ball drop and eating some junk food and stuff like that. The good old days of New Year's Eve. Going into the new year, half the time we didn't make it, but we tried our damnedest. We made it to like 11:50, but that last 10 minutes always got you. It's like son of a nutcracker. So that's actually I got a lot of stories of New Year's Eve, but that's what I'm gonna say for back in the day when I was really little. Let's talk about the review of 25. We had President Trump reelected, which was fantastic. I know some people don't like him. They really don't like Trump because they suck. Because Trump, during Trump's presidency, question for you: how is your guys' money situation? Is it better than under Biden? How's it going, everybody? If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, subscribe. I always wait till there's some people on here, so wait till then. Isn't there more money in your wallets? Isn't people being deported that are supposed to be being deported? The fact is, at the end of the day, I wish they'd be doing more with the deportation. We'll be getting to that a little bit later. That's the next topic. Um, but Trump's team, I know there's a few flaws. Yeah, there's always a flaw. But at the end of the day, when you think about it, when you really do think about it, we had 4 years of Biden that Trump is trying to figure out. It takes more than a year. We're almost at a year now. Hell, in next month will be a year. So after the year mark, we will start to actually be able to say if he's doing good or not. He's not cutting prices like he promised. Eggs are down. We got eggs down. That's one of those things where it takes time. Well, the thing about it is, it's common sense. It's common sense. The fact is, at the end of the day, you know that, and the fact is, you just wanna bitch, and I get it. I get it. The fact is, damn well, there's more to it than what Trump can just do, and that's the truth. The fact is, would you rather have another 4 years of Biden? Seriously, would you guys really want another 5 years, 4 years of Biden? That's the thing. I don't care. Trump, new Bubba, blue Bubba. Damn right, MAGA. Unbelievable. That's fantastic. It's one of those things where it's so silly. The fact is, we know he was on the island. We know he was on the damn island. The fact is, the left If there was real incriminating evidence of him actually doing something, the left would have done it already a long time ago. And the fact is, they never did anything. They shit the bed because he didn't do anything. And that's what I'm about. Let's go to the next topic because we're going to be talking about Trump again on the 26th part with the ICE deporting. First and foremost, they kind of shit the bed on that one because they could do a lot more. They could do a lot more deporting. The fact is, I do believe in 26 they're learning their curves. Like I said, I'll be going back to that one going on 26. So that's what I got for that one. I only have 4 per things. I know there's a lot more, but these are the ones that came to my mind at work, and these were the ones I was like, screw it, these are what I'm going to go with, actually. Black man on white woman after a black man released how many times? In liberal cities. This one really pissed me off to my core. These judges, I'll be talking about that actually in the next part, should, I'm going to talk about that. But the fact so many people, so many women by black men that were criminals already that were released. Like I said, I'll talk about that going on the 26th thing. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot for this one. I could have probably had a list of 30 things, but I was like, you know what? New Year's Eve, people are going out to party. I just appreciate the fact that you guys are taking the time to actually watch this stuff. And like I said, if you guys enjoy this stuff, hit the like, notification bell, subscribe. Got to plug that in as much as I can. Sorry, guys. That's part of being a YouTuber, especially being a small guy. And then the last one is Charlie Kirk's assassination, a.k.a. dividing the conservative movement, such as Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, Tucker, and many others. And it's amazing how divided the conservative movement actually is. So with that, let's go to the 26th. First and foremost, Trump's thing on tariffs, beautiful. The fact is, at the end of the day, countries respect that because they're like, oh shit, Trump is being serious. Yeah, I try to sound like Putin, but I kind of suck, even though I don't think Russia did much with that. When it comes down to the whole enchilada, like Mexico and Canada, they decided to respect the tariffs, but they're like, we better not backstab America because, let's be honest, they're the backbone and they're the big brother, even though we're one of the youngest countries in the world. I don't even get how that actually even happens. I do not get how we are one of the youngest countries on God's green earth, and yet we are the powerhouse. Taking in us is great, wild. What are you talking about, the tariffs? Because I think the tariffs are a great thing. It's one of those, exactly, they should deport Kamala. I agree 100%. Well, the fact is other countries are learning who the boss actually is, and it's Papa Trump. Like that one, what the hell is that name? Got one guy, he's like, Daddy's back. And he was right, Daddy's back home. I would never say it. People tell me Daddy's home. And that's what's funny. You got to send me some proof on that one, because last I heard, do you watch CNN or what news networks do you watch? Because everything I watch shows that everything is going up. So that's the thing. Like, I don't have anything. I got my iPad, but I'm not going to just look up something for one thing. Please DM me, because I will gladly look that stuff up. Because I don't know what you all want me to look up. That's basically how I always roll. If people want me to look stuff up, I will. So the tariffs do work. Countries respect Trump. Like I said, if you want me to look stuff up, I gladly will, and I'll talk about it before I go on my hiatus. Come Sunday will be my last live. Then I'll have between Conserve and North taking this channel over for 90 days. I'll be talking more about that on Sunday afternoon. That's just what's going to happen on that one. Well, son of a bitch. So you actually do that kind of shit. So what part is down, or what part is actually down? I'd like to know. Is it? So, see, this is what I hate. That's why I always like to have another person, because you know what? When you're like a dumbass, when you don't know the answer, because all I have is my iPad, and that'll take too much time. Like I said, send me a DM. I hate that. Send me a message. because you know what, I'd like to talk about that and actually know more about that one. So Trump's tariffs work back, going on 26 now. More ICE deportations than last year. Hopefully they double, if not quadruple. It's one of those things. Hopefully they quadruple when it comes to deportations, including certain people in the government. Let's be honest. Omar and AOC. Damn cough. I don't, You're as brainwashed as they are. You're funny. Okay, now getting back to the black man on white woman crime, whether it's murder or setting on blaze. That son of a bitch was released 72 or 73 times, and I just took the next time for start a woman up on fire. And I know she was a liberal. I don't care about that. Here's the difference between conservatives and liberals. We actually care about the other side. I don't know why we still do. But the fact is, a life is so damn important. It's got that little spark. But once that little spark has been ruined through stupidity, that life doesn't mean shit anymore. Judges need to be held accountable for all of this rigmarole bullshit that actually has been put out there. It's impressive that these judges are not thrown in prison already or lost their jobs. Too many people have died because they felt bad. We could actually maybe help these black men out. I'm not saying it's all black men, but when you see it on the news, always black men. Like I said, I know it's not all black, but I'm just saying the majority of it actually is, and that's the sad part about it. I wish there was a way we could actually, make them better, but there isn't. These people are sick. They need to be thrown in a institution or in prison or both. These judges need to be held accountable. They need to be thrown in prison and lock away the damn key because they have killed off so many people that it's not even funny. I don't even give a shit if it's only one of them that murders one of them. If this judge released that person, that judge is held accountable. Because I guarantee you, if there's one, there's more. I guarantee you. But you know what? 26, hopefully judges are finally held accountable. And last but not least, the conservative movement actually gets back together because in a few hours, we're in election year. In a few hours, we are in a war to make sure we keep control. The last thing we need is the Democrats to take one of them, the House or the Senate. Then nothing gets done, like a first term with Trump. That's the whole thing. The whole thing with the conservative movement, once Charlie Kirk was assassinated, it divided so many people, and I don't even know which part to be part of right now because they all have their own ideas. Candace always went batshit crazy. The whole Jew talk, I don't know what to believe anymore right now, to be honest, because at the end of the day, what is up? Down is north, east is south, whatever. That's basically what I'm looking at right now. It's one of those rickroll bullshits. It is true. If you're talking about the conservative movement, it is true. The fact is, right now it's hard to believe who know what, blah, blah, blah. Who you should believe anymore right now. Yes, when it comes to religion. But when it comes to politics, that's a different story, brother. And you know that. If you have the left in control, our freedom of speech is gone. And that's the truth. I think that's all I have for tonight. Unless you guys have any questions. I might save this for the Instagram live around 10:15 tonight. Gonna be going live probably for the full 4 hours. Well, the fact is, right here, it's just no. Tonight was just supposed to be a fun one for going into New Year's. The fact is, you're right. Jesus did say that, but the fact is, if we let the left take control, though, you're going to see real enemies. That's the truth. The fact is, the conservative side has been really peaceful, and they do not want to see it go the other way. Trust me, it's not a threat either. The fact is, the conservative movement is tired of frickin' bullshit. Hey, yeah, you keep watching, and I love it. I do appreciate it. I do love the name Trolling YouTube. It is a good time. But I am done for tonight. The fact is, I plan on going live tomorrow sometime. It is New Year's Day. So we're going to see what actually happens there. Um, so let me read this on out loud because I know people are like, why is Des just looking at a screen? Trump getting elected a second time after he proved he's not conservative, Republican, or even a Republican. Trump is a definition of rhino. Actually, Trump is the definition of the new Republican movement. People might not like it, but the fact is the old Republican was was a dying breed for a while, and it took a man like Trump. After Obama's administration, it took a man like Trump going down the escalator saying, "I'll hold my beer," or actually hold my Diet Coke or whatever Coke he drinks, and here we are. And that's the truth. The Republican Party has actually changed into something that's even better. Um, the rhinos are the loser Republicans that vote Democrat. That's what a rhino is. I know you guys know that, and I know you guys are trying to troll me. But once again, I think I'm done here. Once again, I love you guys. I do appreciate you guys. Till next time, peace out like always. Merry Christmas.